Whilom, as old the stories tellin us, there was a duke that hickte Theseus. Of Athens he was lord and governor, and in his time switch a conqueror. That greater was none under the sun, for many a richer country had he wonna. What with his wisdom and his chivalry, he conquered all the reign of Feminia. That Whilom was yclept Scythia, and wedded the queen Hippolyta, and brought her home with him in his country, with much glory and great solemnity, and eke her younge zuster Emilia, and thus with victory and with melodia let this noble duke to Athens rede, and all his host in armies him besiede. And certes, if it ne'er too long to heare, I would have told you fully the maniera who wonnen was the reina of Feminia, be Theseus, and be his chivalry, and of the great battaya for the nonnes betwixt Atenas and Amazonas, and who assaged was Hippolyta, the fair hardy queen of Scythia, and of the fest that was at her weddinge, and of the tempest at her homecominge. This duke, of whom I make mention, when he was come almost unto the tune, in all his wail and in his muste prede, he was war, and he cast his eye aside, where that there canaled in the hie way a company of ladies, twy and twy, eke after other, clad in clothes blacke, but switch a cree and switch a woe they make, that in this world in this creature livinge, that herde switch another wymentinge, and of this cree thy nolde never stenten, till thy reigness of his bridal henten. What fault ben ye, that at mine homecominge, perturben zo mi feste with creeinge? Quod Theseus. Have ye so great envie of mine honour, that thus compline and crie? Or who hath yo misboden or offended, and telleth me if it may been amended? And why that ye been clothed thus in black? The eldest laddie of him alle spake, when she had swoned with a deadly cheere, that it was Ruthe for to zijn and here. She said, Lord, to whom fortune hath given victory, and as a conqueror to leven, not graveth us your glory and your honour, but we bezaken mercy and succour. Have mercy on our woe and our distresse, some droppe of pity, thirch the gentilessa, upon us wretched woman let do fall. For certes, Lord, there is none of us alle, that she ne hath been a duchess or a queen. No bewegheid as it is well zene, thanked be fortune and her false wail, that none estate is zoreth to be well. And certes, Lord, to obey in your presence, here in the temple of the goddess Clemenza, we han been waiting all this fortnicht. No help us, Lord, zith it is in the micht. I wretche, which that web and while thus, was wellum weft to King Campanius, that starf at Thebes, cursed be that day, and alle why that been in this array, and waken all this lamentation, we losten all our husbands at that tone. While that the sage fair boote lie, and yet know the olde crayon, while away, that Lord is no of Thebes the city, fulfilled of ear and of iniquity, he for despite, and for his tyranny, to do the dead bodies villainy, of all our lordes which that had been slawe, hath all the bodies on an heb idrawe, and will not suffer in him, be none assent, neither to be any buried, nor y brent, but maketh hundes et in despite. And with that word, withouten more respite, thy film groof and creeden piteously. Have on us wretched women some mercy, and let our zore sinken in the inherita. This gentle duke, done from his courser sterte, and with herte pitus, when he heard him speke, him thoughte that his herte wolde brekke, when he saw him so pitus and so mat, that whilom waren of so great estate, and in his armes he him all up hente, and him his comforteth, in full God etente, and swore his oath, as he were true knecht. He wolded don so fair forthly his micht, upon the tyrant Crayon him to recca, that all the people of Grace should specca. Who Crayon was of Theseus deserved, as he that had his death full well deserved, and rished anon, which uten more abode, his banner he displayeth, and forth rode to Thebes ward, and all his host besiede. No ne'er Atenas would he go ne rede, ne tak his eyes fully half a day, but onward on his way, that nicht he lie, and sent anon Hippolyta the queene, and Emily, her younge sister, Shane, unto the town of Atenas to dwelle, and forth he writ, there is no more to telle. The red statue of Mars, with spear and targe, so shineth in his witte banner large, that all the veldes glitteren up and down, and be his banner borne in his pennon, of gold full rich, in which there was a bete, the Minotaur, which that he sloeg in Crete. Thus rich this duke, thus rich this conqueror, and in his host of his chivalry the floor, till that he came to Thebes and a lichte, faire in a field. There as he thought to fichte, but shortly for to specken of this thing, with Crayon, which that was of Thebes king, he fought, and slew him manly as a knecht, in plain betail, and put the folk to flicht. And by a swout he won the city after, and rent a dune both wall and spar and rafter, and told the laddies he restored again the bones of their husbands that were slain, to don obsequies as was the Gesa. But it were all too long for to devise the great clamour and the wymentinge that the laddies mad at the burninge of the bodies, and the great honour that Theseus, the noble conqueror, doth the laddies when they from him wente. But shortly for to tell is mean intente. When that this worthy duke, this Theseus, had Crayon slain, and won at Thebes thus, still in that field he took all nicht his reste, and did with all the country as him leste.